Let's talk about the brand new Lilo and Stitch live action remake. And with this film, it is the wildly funny and touching story of a lonely Hawaiian girl and this fugitive alien who helps mend her broken family. And when talking about this film, I'm not going to really bring up the animated movie, even though I grew up with the animated stuff. I grew up with all the animated movies and the animated series they did, but I'm not going to lie, I don't remember much about them. It's been years since I've seen them, so I'm not going to compare it to that. Just like the other live action remakes I watched, I'm going to talk about this as its own thing, as its own entity, because that's what it is. And I'm going to be honest, I thought that this was a great film. I like the cast for the most part. We get Chris Sanders, who directed and wrote the original Lilo and Stitch, come back and voice Stitch in this. And as always, Chris Sanders as Stitch, voicing Stitch, it is great. It is hilarious, and it is super entertaining. I do wonder if he voiced Stitch for a lot of the promotional stuff though. We also do get Maya Kealoha as Lilo, and I thought she was great as Lilo. Watching her dynamic with Stitch, those are the best parts of the film. Watching them grow together as the film goes on, them bonding as the film goes on, that was done amazingly well. And honestly, from the rest of the cast, I thought they were great for the most part, from who plays Nanny, who plays David. But Billy Magnuson as Peakley, that was hilarious. Whether it's in the alien CGI form or his human form, I thought that worked. Zach Galifianakis as Jumba, I thought that it was okay. I saw him in the role get a lot of mixed reactions, but I thought it was just okay. And I have to be honest, with this film, it is a lot of fun. We get a lot of great Stitch moments, we get a lot of great Stitch mayhem in this, and that is super entertaining to watch. And with this film, how it deals with certain themes from family, I do believe it did that pretty well for the most part. And along with that, the special effects, I thought it looked good. How Stitch looked was amazing, how Peakley looked was amazing. Like, with this film, I do believe that people who grew up with Stitch, and people who are open-minded when it comes to the live-action remakes, I do believe that they might enjoy this. But to those who just hate on all the live-action remakes, like, why even bother? One thing with this though is that I do like how it's like an introduction to Stitch for the current generation, as it could lead them to watch the animated films and the animated series on Disney Plus later on. And with how this film is, it's harmless. Minor gripe is that I wish it showed a little bit more of Hawaii and like showed more colorful moments of Hawaii. But other than that, I thought this was a fine film. It was a fine live action remake, doing its own thing but yet still paying its respects to the original, as it has its funny moments, its emotional moments, and dives into certain themes very well. And of course, a lot of great Stitch moments. Overall, with Lilo and Stitch, I really enjoyed this film, but what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.